So the solution for this first question. So first we have to write the equivalent diode equivalent circuit. Redraw this circuit with the diode equivalent circuit, and this is positive and this is negative. And now seeing this, positive is connected to positive here and negative is connected to negative here. So this diode D1 and D3 are forward biased. Other two diodes are reverse biased, that is D4 and D2 is reverse biased. So this term and this line and this line act as a open circuit. So now first we write the equivalent circuit of redraw the circuit with equivalent diode circuit using equivalent diode circuit. So this become like this, and resistor, and this is forward biased. So and this is 5 volt again, this is the equivalent circuit of this line, and this is resistor 20 ohm, and they are mentioning the dynamic resistance 2 ohm. So this is 2 ohm, these are 2 ohm. Again similarly and this is voltage drop of this diode, that is equal to 0.7 volt. All voltage drop is 0.7 volt and all the dynamic resistance is 2 ohm. So this is the equivalent diagram of that circuit. So now this line and this line become open circuit. So the current flow path is, it comes here and from 20 ohm it moves here. So this path are open circuited, so it moves like this. So first we have to find the V net. V net, that nothing but that is 5 volt, that is equal to this voltage drop. So 5 volt V net is equal to 5 volt, this 5 volt minus 0.7 and this 0.7. So that is equal to 3.6 volt. So first point we have to find the V net. Next one is total resistance. So total resistance here, this 2 ohm, 20 ohm, another one 2 ohm. Considering the current flow, it moves from this 2 ohm resistor, 20 ohm resistor, again 2 ohm resistor. So the total resistance is 2 plus 20 plus 2, that is equal to 24 ohm. So now we have to find I. I is nothing but this V net divided by RT. So we will get 3.6 divided by 24. So solving this we will get 0.15 amps. So here the answer is D, 0.15 amps. The solution for this second question. The silicon diode has the forward voltage drop of 1.2 volt for a forward DC current of 100 milliamps. Find bulk resistance of the diode. So bulk resistance, the formula is bulk resistance, that is equal to VF minus forward voltage minus cut-in voltage divided by forward current. And here VF is forward voltage is 1.2 volt and minus the cut-in voltage is 0.7 divided by forward current is 100 milliamps. So 100 into 10 to the power minus 3. So this become 0.5 divided by 10 to the power minus 1. So this become 5 ohm. So the forward resistance is 5 ohm. So here the answer is B. And next question, the circuit of below figure behaves assuming all diodes are idle. So this is the parallel connection and we will get a current when any one of the diode operated, we will get the VC voltage. That means if this is open also we will get result, this is open also we will get a result. So the function any one of any one of the input is 1, we will get one output. So this is the function of this circuit, and this is a function of OR gate. So this circuit is behave as a OR logic. So here the answer is D. The fourth one, the cut-in voltage of a silicon semiconductor diode is 0.7 volt. So here the answer is C. So next question, calculate the barrier potential for silicon junction as 100 degrees Celsius if its value at 25 degrees is 0.7 volt. So the formula is del V. We have to calculate the barrier potential del V, that is equal to minus 0.002 into del T. That is nothing but 0.002 into T2 minus T1. So now we have T2 is 100, T1 is 25. So we have 100 minus 25. So we will get 75. So multiplying this, we will get minus 0.15 volt. And this is del V, and this del V is added with this potential. Then only we can get the barrier potential at 100 degrees Celsius. It increased, or what are the value we will get, we add with this value, T1 value. That means the answer here is 0.7, and this is minus value, so minus 1.5 volt. So we will get 0.55 volt, and this is the final answer. So here the answer is C. Next question, when a PN junction is forward biased, the current produced by both holes and currents, both majority carriers in P side and N side. So here the answer is D. And the seventh question, for a series circuit having a voltage source, a resistor and ideal diode, voltage across the resistor and circuit current we have to find. So the loop function, that is 5, that is equal to 510I. So current flow like this, and voltage drop across this diode. So now this is the voltage across this resistor, that is 5 resistor and current, that will give the voltage. So the voltage across this resistor, that is equal to 510 into I, that is equal to 5 minus 0.7, that is equal to 4.3 volt. So the voltage across the resistor is 4.3 volt. Now we have to find I. 4.3 divided by 110. And solving this, we will get 8.43 milliamps. So here the answer is B. And eighth one, and this avalanche breakdown due to collision of the carriers. So A is 1. And Zener breakdown due to the rupture of covalent bond due to strong electric field, and punch through is due to early effect. So here A is 1, B is 3, C is 2. So here the answer is A. Question, at 0 Kelvin an intrinsic semiconductor behave as insulator. So here the answer is C. Next question, the avalanche breakdown is primarily depend on the phenomenon of collision, and avalanche breakdown due to collision, Zener breakdown due to strong electric field. 11th question, the trivalent impurity is boron. So the trivalent impurity is boron. The process of adding impurity is 12th question. This is known as doping. So here the answer is B. And this is a question from TRB 2012. Both the questions are from TRB 2017. The next question, as the reverse bias in the PN junction is increased, the reverse saturation current, and it is a reverse saturation current reach its maximum and remains constant for all increment of reverse bias voltage. So this answer here is the remains constant. B is the answer. 14th question, and this diode is reverse biased. So this minus 6 volt is given to this positive. So this is reverse biased, and this acts as a open switch. So there is no current flow. So here the answer is B. Answer is A, 0 amps. And next final question, the diffusion potential across PN junction increases with increasing doping concentration. The diffusion potential increases with increasing doping concentration. So D is the answer.